Yeah, today we're going to learn the halacha. If a soicher, a renter, if he has any rights, it's a dina de bar matra. Dina de bar matra is when you own a property and next door to you somebody is selling his property. So nobody, you have then the first right to the refusal. You have to come to you first if you want to buy it. Obviously, if everything is the same, you pay the same price and everything. You have the first right because you're next door neighbor. It's midrabanon because it's sister ayosher v'atoiv. The right thing is next door. It's more convenient for him. If he needs to, should be next door to him. Everything it's more convenient. Well, he's first. So the shaila would be in mechira. There is such a thing. If I own a house and my neighbor wants to sell the house, I have the first right to buy it. If all the same, if I pay the same price, if he has no hezek, everything is the same, so I have the first right to buy it. The shaila would be in a rent if it's the same right. If I'm a tenant, now that's few inyanim over here. Now the owner wants to sell the house that I live in. Do I have the first right to buy it more than anybody else? That's one. Also, the same landlord has another house, another apartment is next door to me, door to door, and he wants to rent it. If I have the first right to say I want to rent it, I want to give it to my kids. If I have that right or not. So there's
buying.
How
about the kids buying? Let's say you have
the next door where I rent.
No.
The same house.
It's a house, a Yerusha, right? A family gets a Yerusha.
Yeah.
And they want to sell the house.
Yeah, and the kids want to buy it.
One of the grandchildren want to buy it.
Okay, so that's not the shaila. It's a good shaila if you have if a yorshim have a dinah de bar matra. Okay, that's not the shaila today. If a soicher, a renter, has any halachos of dinah de bar matra, if he has a first right to refusal. So there's in Choshen Mishpat Kuf Ayin Hey, it's machlokes Rambam and the Rosh. Schirus, legabe renter. Kosav Rambam she'en bo dino de bar matra. According to the Rambam, soicher has zero rights. It's generally we could go to the great details of this. By the way, I'm not saying anything lamaisa over here, just to give the people idea. They have to sometimes ask a shaila over here. There's so many details over here. But according to the Rambam, a renter has zero rights. So it doesn't mean if I live in the house, he wants to sell it, I have the first right to buy it. No, he could sell it to anybody else. Same thing, it doesn't mean if you're renting another apartment or house next door to me that I have the first right to tell him I want to rent it from him. No, it's not. You're not the owner. The dinah de bar matzah is only shy when you own a property, not renting. That's the Rambam. The Tur says, "V'adoni ovi harosh zal kosa b'tshuvas sheyesh bo dinah de bar matzah." The Rosh Cholak and the Rambam says, yeah, he does have a dinah de bar matzah. Why? The schirus lo yema mem karu. A soicher for that day, I bought the house. It's a mimker. It's ownership for that day, or for that month, for the year. It's ownership for that time. If it's an ownership, it says shayach bo dinah de bar matzah. It's a mecher. So the Maisa, so it comes out like this. But Pashtus, you could say, according to the Rambam, the renter has no right. According to Rosh, he has. What the halacha lemaisa? So it's like this. The mechaber brings like this. Few halacha gaba this inyan. Hasoicher ba'is mechaveira. Va'amatzron roitze loitzi miyodoi lesochroi la'atzmoi and shoymin loi. The first, there's few scenarios over here. I'm renting a house for my friend. Now comes a next door neighbor and he owns the house next door. He says, "No, you're renting it from this neighbor. I'm on a dinah de bar matzah. I own next door the house. I want you out. I want this. It's a dinah de bar matzah." He says,
He wants to buy it.
Buy it or rent it. He says, "Why should you rent this house from Yankele? I own the next door house to him."
Before he's inside?
No, after already in. That's very good. After he's in already, he says that he doesn't have a right to get him out. That's what he says. Yeah. And that's what we don't do. Again, as I said, there's enough kamina over here if you already have it or you want to rent. Okay.
So you buy a house that has a renter in it.
Okay, we're going to talk about this too. Now, Mishesh lo buys b'schirus. Now, I have a house I'm renting. Next door to me now, the owner wants to sell the house. And yochol lizkav mitzad dinah de bar matzah. That according to the Rambam, he follows the Rambam. You have no right dinah de bar matzah. V'im kodam v'knoe ben ametzer yochol lesalko. And according he mamish goes according to the Rambam. And if I went as a renter, I bought next door to the house being sold, and there's another bar matzah over there that owns the house from the other side. The person that owns the house, could ask me to get out of here, give him the deal. Now, that's so the mechaber paskin like the Rambam over here. So the renter has no dinah de bar matzah. V'yesh mi shechoylek. That's the Ramo brings. Yesh mi shechoylek. It's the Rosh v'svirelei. The yesh b'schirus din matzronus. And by the way, it's not only the Rosh. That's how the Tur, the son of the Rosh, paskin like this. That's how Rabbeinu Yerucham b'shem Rashbo paskin also. The renter has the right. Now, now I bring this. Two people rented a field together, partners. Ve'echad mem roitze lahaskir chelkoi. La'acher. V'asheni roitze lizgeboy medin ben ametzer adin imo kiven shu shutav boy. Again, there's another detail over here. There's difference between a stam renter or shutfim. They together went shutfim and they rented a field together. Now, one of the shutfim wants to go and get out of his part of it, going to give it to someone else, to rent it to someone else instead of him. Over there, even the Rambam would be moide, since they are shutfim, so he has more shaykhus. It's not just a renter. Memela, he has the first right, the shutf that's already in the field, to rent it from the shutf that want to get out of here. Now, Hiskir Beisa le'echad. A landlord rented the house to one person. V'achar kach mochro le'acher. Afil ena ben hametzer ena soicher yechol etzim b'yodei. So the Rambam again, Paskins over here, the Mechaber, like the Rambam, he rented the house to somebody. Then he sold the house already to someone else. Come to renter, he says, even the buyer is not a neighbor over here, he cannot get him out. So, okay, since it's a lot of dover tolo machlokas, so all I'm saying is this halacha, for somebody who has the Reshamayim, he cares for the halacha, not just doing what he wants. If you have a neighbor that he wants that he wants to rent, his next door neighbor, the house you're about to rent or you're about to sell, better to make a shaila. And obviously, the Halacha Shiur adds to it. We're talking about when it's all equal. For example, even in a regular rental, the landlord wants to have, let's say, only 5 people living in the house, and the next door neighbor has 10 kids. So I don't have to. I would not rent it to him anyway. That's not equal. Then there's no the kula alma. There's no din of the barmata. We're talking when it's all equal, all the same. Always it's better when you have such a thing. You want to sell something or rent something. If you have next door neighbor that's interested, always it's good to make a shaila and come in some details. You have the first right to buy it or to rent it. In some cases not. So that's why it's good when there is such a thing comes up to ask make a shaila tzchacham.